Hey, Echo. As we go into the season of Lent and pray and fast together, I thought it'd be great to chat with our very own Professor Elijah, who's with us, who's a part of us, our tribe. I think since earlier this year, right? And he's part of the home group in Anaheim Hills. I wanted to bring him because I felt like if anyone I was going to talk to and interview about this, it needs to be Elijah. Ever since I've known him, as long as I've known him, he's been a man of prayer and fasting. So, Elijah, if we can talk about that, what is a fast? What is fasting?
Let me say two things about why I think we should fast. I think fasting is an act of memory, and fasting is an act of solidarity. Okay, I think these are two very important things, and it'll get at to the reasons why I've participated in various fasts in the past. Right, fasting as an act of memory. What do I mean by that? I think there's lots of rituals in the Bible, right, that force you to remember certain things in the past, right? So, for example, the festival of the booths, right? The Israelites were ordered by God to celebrate this festival, and basically they created a booth, a temporary booth, and during this particular time, I think it's Sukkot, right? During the harvest time, they celebrate this. They live in a tent, right? And it's to remind them of what it was like to live in the desert, in the wilderness, and also to remind them that despite having a permanent home now, this in fact is not your permanent home, right? And I think fasting, and when we call people to fast, that too can be an act of memory. And what are we remembering? We're remembering times of desperation, times when we needed God, times when we're willing to, as one of my mentors used to always say, forego, right, the pleasures of the flesh, right, for the eternal pleasures of knowing God, right? And I think fasting reminds us of times that we were once desperate, we were once hungry, we were once in need of God. But it's not just to remember, right, something in the past, it's also to remember, right, God's deliverance, right? It's not only an act of remembering our desperation, but also an act of remembering our deliverance, right? And so we fast in times of need, right? And what we do is, when we fast, is always recall the ways in which God delivered us as a result of our dependence on Him. Right? So I think it's very important that we infuse hope with fasting, right? And hope based upon God's faithfulness, what He's done in the past. And so I think it's a powerful act of memory as a result.